themselves, CDs, DVDs, and maybe even a more important thing is, I did hear years and years ago, and I've tried to practice this, that if you are a Christian parent with a young baby growing up, you have an opportunity to introduce them to every single story in the Bible. And if you can do that by the time they're 7, you have done something very wise. Just read them the stories in the Bible. I mean, in fact, everybody likes stories, and the Bible's got a lot of good stories. They don't need to worry about the chronology and the theology behind everything and how everything fits with everything else. Just read them the stories, because those stories begin to take root in their minds and begin to help form their thinking from the time they're very young. We can do all these things, but at the end of the day, when the young person comes and says, you know, I'd like to believe this, I just can't. I would still say we need to give them room, even though it may be the hardest thing we've ever done. Give them room to make that journey. Now, let me just say, personally, I'm better at doing this with my students than I am with my own kids, you see. And so I'm speaking to myself here as well. But let me just say, this is about a young person like that. When they do go through that required journey, and if the time comes that they eventually do embrace that Christian story and follow Christ, their faith will usually be the most solid, unshakable faith they'll probably ever find, because they've gone through that journey. That's the encouraging thing I can give you about that kind of question. Let me go to one more point here today, and that's this question that is probably nags at our minds and hearts, and we wonder about this. And the question is this: is there a guarantee? Can there be a guarantee? Can we get a guarantee from somewhere that our children will turn out the way we hope they will? They will believe the things we hope they will. Is there a guarantee? The fact is, we love guarantees, don't we? And in fact, if it's not a guarantee, at least hopefully it's a warranty. Now, I personally don't advocate any extended warranties, okay? This is just my own personal way of doing things. And so some of you maybe are different than me, but I figure if the product is good, they shouldn't need to buy that extended warranty. You're trying to get more money out of me.